If you're trying to lose body fat and build muscle at the same time right now, listen up. I know this sounds like a dream come true, but this goal is actually preventing you from changing what you see when you look at yourself in the mirror. Too many women still make this mistake, so today I'm breaking down why this Recomp goal is a trap and what to do instead so your body finally shows the results you deserve. Here's what it probably looks like for you. You lift 3, 4, or even 5 times per week. You eat high protein, you try as best as you can to be in a slight calorie deficit, and likely you keep the carbs low. You are past the point where you care so much about the number on the scale because you understand that what matters is actually your body composition. You want to have less body fat and you want to have more muscles. That's why you try to recomp. So you focus on body fat percentage instead of your body weight. But while you're doing this with the discipline of a monk, well, actually a nun, what happens instead of visible change in the mirror is a whole lot of nothing. There is no real muscle definition showing, despite you feeling like your muscles are growing. But do you know for sure? Or do you talk yourself into thinking that? Because otherwise you must admit that you actually don't know for sure. Instead, you get confused because you are damn sure that you are eating high protein all day long. And this hole in your stomach surely must mean that you are in a slight deficit. And those sugar cravings, damn those sugar cravings. So why is the body fat not melting away already? This is when you start to question yourself. You start believing that you don't have enough willpower, that you must be even more disciplined, or that your body is simply broken. Is it your age? Is it your hormones? Is it your metabolism? Maybe it's not enough protein, or it's still too many carbs. Or it could be that you lift too heavy or not doing enough cardio. If this hits home, keep listening because I will share why this is happening and what you need to do to get out of the body recomp trap. And if you wonder how do I know, it's because 90% of women who start working with me have the exact same goal of losing body fat and gaining muscle at the same time. And they are all stuck the same as you are. All right, so you're not crazy and you are not broken, but here's what you need to understand. Trying to lose body fat and build muscle at the same time does not work. It's like trying to cook mashed potatoes and French fries at the same time out of the same potato. So here's what I mean by that. Both goals require you to work out as if you want to build muscle, but they require a different strategy when it comes to your nutrition to really see visible results in the mirror. I'm talking about sexy legs, capped shoulders, and a tight waist. For fat loss, you need to be in a calorie deficit that is enough of a deficit that you see your weight drop pretty much every week at a steady pace. Now, being in a deficit takes effort, and the reward is that you see changes happening on the scale first, and then as you get leaner and leaner in the mirror too. If your calorie deficit isn't making the weight on the scale drop each week at a steady pace, your efforts are basically wasted because it takes so much time to lose the extra layer of body fat that covers your muscles. This will eat out your motivation for sure, make adherence very hard, and open up the door for a lot of symptoms like energy drops, lack of progress in the gym, slow digestion, cravings for the sweets, poor sleep, and low libido. Experiencing these symptoms without being rewarded for your effort just sucks. On the flip side, to support effective muscle growth, you need to eat at least maintenance calories. You need to give your body enough calories to perform in the gym, recover from your sessions, but also support your body to thrive in your day-to-day life. This means enough food to sleep soundly, have good energy and good mood, keep hunger very low, having a swift digestion, not craving sweet stuff all the time, and yes, having fun in bed too. And so what happens when you try to do both at the same time is this. You don't know whether you should eat for abs or for glutes, and this creates doubt for every single bite. You don't know how to measure progress because you believe that your body fat will turn into muscle and you will wake up one day looking like a lean bean without seeing much change on the scale. You never know when this body recomp project is finished because you don't know how long it takes to recomp. You get that it takes time to reduce body fat and grow muscle, but how much time exactly? Is it truly enough to trust the process and be patient? Are trust and patience motivation's really the key ingredient to flatten my belly, get defined arms, and strong-looking legs? All of the above lead to creeping self-doubt and kills your motivation. So you have phases where you're all in until you are all out, and back again, but back out soon after. The biggest bummer is you know you can achieve more, but you just don't know how. So here's what you need to understand, and the solution is fairly simple. But before I tell you how to do this, I need you to hear how cycling your goals with the proper time frame helped my client look her best for her wedding and get photo shoot ready. When she started working with us, she was stuck in the zone of suck, always losing and gaining the same 5 kilos. She is one of my most disciplined clients, always on and ready to work out, but she was missing the long-term transformation strategy to finally make her effort show. So the first thing we did was to go through a proper fat loss phase of 20 weeks. It was successful. She lost a bit more than 8 kilos, but could then see that she had less muscle than she thought. So the next step was to commit to growing these muscles and getting as strong as possible. We did that over 18 months with the quick fat loss phase in between, because suddenly her boyfriend proposed. She got in great shape for her wedding, and it gave her a boost of confidence for the goal she had set initially, which was to do her first ever photo shoot. Then after her wedding, she had a few months of further getting strong and growing muscle, where she hit PBs left and right, like good mornings on the V squat machine, where she hit 205 kilo for 10 reps, or barbell reverse lunges with 65 kilo for 10 reps at a body weight of 55 kilo, just to name a few badass numbers. After that, she went into fat loss mode for 6 months for her first ever photo shoot. And look at this. Holy moly. The key take-home message here is that if you want to actually recomp your body over time, you need to commit to one goal at a time. Either the main priority is to lose body fat, or it is to grow muscle. For a fat loss phase, you can create striking changes within 16 to 24 weeks. The goal is to shoot for a weekly rate of loss of 0.8% of your body weight at the start of the fat loss phase. For a lean build, anything less than 9 to 24 months is just too short. If you go full on building phase, 1% of body weight gain per month on average is already a pretty rapid rate of gain. What we like to do though is not chase the weight gain during the lean build, but instead chase progress in the gym. This really helps making sure that what you gain is lean muscle tissue without adding lots of extra body fat that you will need to lose later on. We certainly don't want that. Now, the question I usually get after showing why it's better to commit to either fat loss or muscle building is, which one should I do first? That's exactly what I break down in the next video. Go watch it now. It will make the decision super clear.